Hey everybody, today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, and we're here in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. We are back at Merrymead Farm. I love this place. Market and creamery, ice cream, milk, baked goods, booking party tents and campfires for October. So the last time we were out here was on National Peach Ice Cream Day, and I had my first ever peach ice cream. Not the biggest fan of peach just in general, so kind of assumed I wasn't going to enjoy the peach ice cream very much, and sure enough, I did not enjoy the peach ice cream. I mean, it was delicious for what it was. They make amazing ice cream here. I'm not knocking their peach ice cream. I'm just saying personally for me, I'm not a big fan of peach flavored things. However, what I am a big fan of is, well, some apple flavored things, and we're out here today to take a look at the farm in general. We're here to see a couple things going on for the Halloween spooky season. By the way, look at the amazing fog we've got going on right now. It feels very spooky out here at the moment. I love it. I love the fog I woke up to this morning. Gonna take some pictures hopefully here of the fog. But anyway, so the reason why we're out here is to take a look at the farm in general, some things they have going on here. I want to take a look at the Great Pumpkin. If you're a fan of peanuts, you're going to want to see this. And on top of that, I want to try another food that's apple related, something I know I like, something I've had before, not from here though, something I've had in general, but supposedly from what I hear, the ones they have here are some of the best around. They're world famous, if you will, and people come from all around to get these. In fact, this place is hopping right now. Wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of these people were here for the same reason I'm here, to get what we're out here to get today. So gonna try some more food today. I love trying food, especially ones I know I'm probably going to like. So all right, let's walk around the farm, see what they have here, and then we'll get some breakfast. All right, so since it's right next to the parking lot, I figured we'd check out the Pumpkin Corral first. Look at this, all kinds of interesting little figures here to put in your garden and your front lawn. They got Indian corn as well, little bays. I just put two words there together. Little bales of hay is what I was trying to say there. Of course, tons of different pumpkins. Look at all these. You can find the best pumpkin out here to carve. Again, I don't really carve regular, standard, like legitimate pumpkins anymore. I love that sound. I don't really carve legitimate pumpkins anymore. I carve the foam ones so that you can keep them every single year and reuse them over and over again, and they don't rot and go bad. But there is something about carving a real pumpkin, the tradition of carving a true pumpkin. I love scooping up the guts, and you can take those guts and you can, I personally am not a big fan of it, but I know some people are, but you can take the guts and separate the seeds and whatnot, and cook those seeds, and I guess you sprinkle a little salt on them, and apparently pumpkin seeds to some people are quite delicious. I've tried them, wasn't a huge fan. Comments down below if you're a fan of eating pumpkin seeds. So I don't know, carving a traditional jack-o'-lantern out of a traditional pumpkin is pretty awesome. It is pretty amazing, but I don't know. We don't really do it anymore. We buy the foam ones and we carve pumpkins out of those. But man, if you are into carving traditional pumpkins, you can find so many here. I'm seeing some really nice ones. These are all like fantastic looking pumpkins as well. They're all quite fat and plump. These are like the perfect pumpkin carving jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. These are awesome. But again, we're not really necessarily here for a pumpkin per se. I kind of want to pick one up though. I kind of want to just get a pumpkin just to put on the front porch. Like even if we don't carve it, just to stick on the front porch, just so I feel like I have a pumpkin just sitting there. I don't know, something about having just like a real pumpkin, even if I don't carve it, just seems right. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a pumpkin. Supposedly the pumpkins are 79 cents a pound, or 6 pounds and under. They're just $5. So I mean, that's not too bad. See, I'm really bad at judging the weight of pumpkins though. Like I look at a pumpkin, I might go, well, that's under 6 pounds, right? And then I weigh it and it's like 47 pounds. I have no idea. Is that a good deal for a pumpkin? I used to love going out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania during this time of the year, because they have tons of pumpkin patches out there. And I don't mean like this. I'm talking legitimate pumpkin patches where it's a field of pumpkins. And a lot of those places are kind of just, you just have free reign. You can go out, you can take whatever pumpkin you want, you just walk the field, you pick your own pumpkin directly off the vine. You cut it directly off the vine yourself. And then a lot of times they have kind of like a honor system, sort of pay system, where they have a little box you put money into, and they'll charge you like $1 or $2 for a pumpkin. It's actually pretty awesome to go out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but this is much closer than driving the hour out to Lancaster. Look at these little tiny pumpkins. These are awesome. Maybe I should just get a little pumpkin. Please do not climb on the baby pumpkins. Should I get a baby pumpkin? Oh my gosh, I kind of want to paint eyes on it now, just like that. That is kind of what I want to do now, just a little baby pumpkin with eyes on it. I don't know, maybe I gotta buy myself a baby pumpkin. But if I do buy a baby pumpkin, then I have to buy paint as well. I don't have white and black paint. I guess I gotta buy like little jars of it. Do they sell little jars of paint at Target or something? Things to think about. I'm kind of wanting a pumpkin. When we did used to carve pumpkins, my son would always want a traditional orange standard pumpkin, but I would always go with something weird. I'd always carve my own pumpkin as well, and I'd always choose something weird, like a white one here, make a ghost out of it, or one of these funky ones here. I'd always pick a weird pumpkin. I would never just pick a standard plump pumpkin. I'd always pick the weird one, something that was a weird color or a weird shape or something bizarre, because I just thought it was more fun to carve the weird sort of freak pumpkins. I like that. I always kind of felt bad for them. They were the outcasts of the pumpkins. Everybody goes for the traditional standard orange plump pumpkins. I'd always feel bad for the weird shaped ones. I'd always feel like they were the outcasts. They needed somebody to carve. They needed somebody to rip out their guts and carve them out and go complete slasher film on them. The more I say that out loud, the more it sounds really, really weird that I'm feeling bad about a pumpkin that I'm just going to carve and stab a knife into and then carve a face into. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I'd always go with. But one year I made a huge mistake and I went with a butternut squash because I thought, okay, that's awesome. But I had never eaten or carved or sliced into a butternut squash before. So I asked the guy who was selling it. He was selling pumpkins and butternut squashes. And I said, oh, are they just like a pumpkin inside? He's like, yeah. They're hollow inside, just like a pumpkin. And he wasn't wrong. They are hollow inside, but only in the little bulb part in the bottom. The whole like top part. You know what a butternut squash looks like? It's kind of like a stem, and then there's like a bulb part in the bottom. So the bulb part again is definitely hollow, but the whole stem like part, the top part of a butternut squash is not. I had to carve that all out by hand. It was the worst experience of my life, and because of that, I now despise butternut squashes. I know, weird story. So this is pretty awesome. For the Halloween season, they do a hayride, which of course, as we all know, I'm a big fan of. And they also have a 5-acre Cornfield Maze. That just sounds insane. Let's walk down here and see if we can see the maze. I want to take a look at something over there pretty bad, but I kind of want to check out this 5-acre maze. I don't know about big 5-acre mazes. I used to do them all the time when I was a kid, but the thought of them now kind of freak me out because I suffer from agoraphobia, and the idea of being trapped in a maze now kind of freaks me out. Look at the goats and the sheep and the donkey. I love the farm animals they have out here. It looks like the goats have a giant pumpkin up there as well. That's pretty awesome. There's a witch who flew into a pole, unfortunately. This is cool. So I like how they have actually decorated for the Halloween season. I don't even know if the Cornfield Maze is open right now. It's like not. Oh, you can hear the cows mooing. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't really know if anything's necessarily open. Looks like the pumpkin painting field is, or not field, tent is closed. So again, not entirely sure if any of the actual events are happening right now at this moment. But I just want to come out here and at least see what a 5-acre cornfield maze looks like. I've been to some corn mazes that are insane. I've been to some that they carve a huge like pattern out of. They're nuts. They're intense. I've been inside those mazes and it literally takes hours to get through, which is why the idea of going through one of those mazes at the age of 40 with agoraphobia Really freaks me out. Yeah, so here it is, the Merrymead Cornfield Maze. It's amazing. Merrymead Cornfield Maze. Take the challenge. Pay at entrance. Great family fun. Baffling twists and turns. Saturdays and Sundays in October. Okay, so there you go. It's open Saturdays and Sundays. It is a Tuesday today, noon to 4. Admission's $12, which I think doesn't sound too bad. Children under 12 must be accompanied by an adult. There are 2 ways to do the maze, with a map or on your own. I would totally do it with a map. Must bring your own flashlight for the Merrymead. Oh, look at that. Moonlight maze. That is awesome. That's pretty cool. That'd be fun to do. Go through the maze in the dark. I mean, I get even more lost, but it'd be pretty amazing to do that. Like the little crow figure there. So I guess the maze is there. You go. You can see the entrance back there. So that entire cornfield, back there is a maze. That is crazy. That, I mean, just looking at it from here, that's insane looking. I wonder how long that maze would take to do. I mean, I guess if you got lucky, maybe not as long, but I'm thinking there'd be a lot of twists, turns, dead ends, and a lot of me getting lost. But I mean, it kind of looks like fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll suck it up one of these days and do a corn maze again. I gotta get over my agoraphobia. I gotta work on battling it. So maybe a maze would help me with that. If it did help me, that would be amazing. I'm just gonna use that joke over. And I stole it from Merrymead, but I'm just gonna keep using that joke over and over again. So unfortunately, there were no cows actually being milked, but there are a ton of cows here in the barn. Look at that. I love coming out here and why is that one sniffing the other one's butt? I coughed that. He's still doing it. I coughed that. Anyways, I love coming out here to see the animals. One of my favorite parts about this farm is checking out all the look at this. Oh, I thought the cow was coming over. I thought she was coming towards us. I love seeing all the different animals they have out here. It's pretty awesome. All the cows, they were mooing pretty crazy a minute ago. Some little, I don't know, teenage cows right there. This is awesome. There's a ton of kids out here, as you can clearly hear. They're all enjoying looking at the cows as well. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of baby cows in there. That is awesome. That is pretty cool. That one back there is really like fuzzy. Look at that. So when cows are first born, are they really fuzzy like that, or is that just a weird fuzzy cow? Comments down below about the fuzzy cow. Is that like a fuzzy calf? Is that what that is? I'm using the word calf now because last time I was talking about cows, I kept calling them baby cows. And a lot of people left comments yelling at me saying, they're not baby cows, they're calves. I know. Look at the rabbits. So baby cows or calves, I guess the female calves or female cows are just cows, I don't know. And the males are the bulls, right? I know a lot of you guys yelled at me for not calling them by the proper names. The giant pig back there. All right, so anyway, I love the animals here, but there is still one more thing we gotta see, and it's around this way, around the amazing giant silo. Look at that. I kind of want a silo. I honestly want to live on a farm. I just don't want to take care of it. This is pretty awesome. It's a metal cutout. Happy Halloween. That is pretty awesome. I like folk art like that. So again, unfortunately, most stuff right now is closed, even though there are a lot of, honestly, I think they should probably open this up during the week. There are a ton of kids out here right now, which is kind of surprising since most everything is closed. But the pumpkin pad over there is unfortunately closed down. And whatever this is over here, some kind of like little maze. I don't know what this is right here. It's a cornstalk. See, this I want to go through. It's a cornstalk tunnel. Look at that. That is also closed down. Look at the cool tree. That is neat. So yeah, the cornstalk tunnel, unfortunately, is closed. So I'm guessing this is kind of more of like maybe like a maze for kids. It's probably like a maze. It's not actually like a maze. That is pretty awesome. But again, what I want to take a look at is right over here. So how do pumpkins grow? A farmer plants a pumpkin seed in the soil. The pumpkin seed sprouts with the help of sunshine and rain into a vine. The vine produces 2 kinds of flowers. I did not know that. I did not know pumpkins made flowers. Interesting. So it says the vine produces two kinds of flowers. The male blooms first, but will not become a pumpkin. Male, female. The stem swells at the base of the female flower. Bees carry pollen from the male to the female flower. When the female flower is pollinated, a pumpkin will start to grow. It takes 120 days to produce a pumpkin, and you can save pumpkin seeds to grow your own jack-o'-lantern and pumpkin pies. I tried to do that one year. I took the guts out of a pumpkin we carved, and I planted them, and it didn't work. Okay, so this is one of the things I really came out here for. The one thing I really came out here to see anyway, and that is the Great Pumpkin. Look at this. So every year what they do is they have the lighting of the Great Pumpkin. So like your towns usually have the lighting of the Christmas tree every Christmas season. For the Halloween season, they do the lighting of the Great Pumpkin at night. This thing lights up. It's pretty amazing looking. Unfortunately, I was not able to make it out here the night they did that. It was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something. It wasn't that long ago where they did the lighting of the Great Pumpkin. Look at that. That is awesome. That is amazing. I love this. I had to come out here and see the Great Pumpkin for myself. I've heard about this. I've known about this. I've just never actually come out here to see the Great Pumpkin before. It looks like it could use a little bit of it could use a pumpkin patch. I'm just full of them today. Yeah, I'm full of it today. Sorry, I'm actually quite proud of myself for the pumpkin patch joke. I think that was a pretty good one. Comments down below. I'm entitled to 1 or 2 actual good jokes a year. But anyway, this is awesome. This is cool. I definitely had to come out here at night sometime and see this lit up. But I wanted to come out here even if just during the day to see what this looks like, because it is awesome. Huge, I mean, look at this thing. It is a huge, gigantic pumpkin, a light up pumpkin. That is awesome. And what a cool idea to have the lighting of a pumpkin. Again, everybody does it with Christmas trees every year. Why not do it with a pumpkin? Because as we all know, Halloween is, I was gonna say Halloween's the better holiday, but you know what? I kind of like Christmas just a little bit more than Halloween. Honestly, I like the whole, what I call the whole holiday season. I feel as soon as like October starts, from October to New Year's, it's the holiday season. I love Halloween. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. I could give or take New Year's, but anyway, what's better? What do you like better, Halloween or Christmas? Comments down below. I guess when all is said and done, even though I don't like the weather during Christmas, I might go with Christmas just a little bit more than Halloween. I don't know why. Maybe it stems back to what we were looking at yesterday at Colonial Gardens, but I have a fascination with wooden cutouts. Just something about them I've always been completely fascinated by. Maybe it's because I used to go to Colonial Gardens and look at them as a kid, and I used to just love looking at them. So I guess as an adult, I'm still very much into wooden cutouts, especially ones you can put your face into. I've always loved these, and this one here is really, really awesome. I'm digging the fact that you can put your face into the ghosts here. Little Monster Boo and the Merrymead Farm ghost. This is awesome. But of course, I'm loving the Frankenstein monster. I guess that's a wolf man, and I guess Dracula. That is pretty cool. This is one of the neatest wooden cutouts I've seen in a while. That is awesome. Also extremely just well done. I guess maybe the artistic craft of it's what I enjoy. The fact that it's done so well. Somebody had to paint this and cut this out like painstakingly. I don't know. Maybe it's the artist in me that likes this stuff. Whatever it is, that one there's awesome. I'm also loving this one over here. It's the 2023 Pumpkin Patch Express Merrymead Farm Hayride Tractor. That is actually really, really cool. But what I'm digging just a little bit more is what is over here. You guys know how much I love an old, creepy cemetery, and they have recreated one. Look at this right here. This is amazing. You walk through the corn stalks here. You got this creepy old haunted house in the back with a ghost coming out the window. There's a black cat up there. You got scarecrows, pretty creepy looking scarecrows off to the sides. And then of course you have all the different tombstones, which have different sayings on them. Okay, this is awesome. I don't know what I like more. Do I like the Great Pumpkin more? Or do I like this more? Something about, I don't know. I mean, the Great Pumpkin's interesting. It's unique. I like the Great Pumpkin for the uniqueness of it, but there's something really kitschy about this that I'm really liking. I think, though, what it is I love most about the cemetery are all the inscriptions on the actual tombstones. Some of them you can't really read. They definitely need to repaint these, but I can read some of them. This one says, "Here lies Johnny Yeast, never to rise again. Here lies the jolly green giant, rest in peace, ho, ho, ho." I like that one. "Here lies Hank, is it stiffer than, oh, here lies Hank, stiffer than a plank, caught after midnight in the vault of a bank." Oh my gosh. And of course, if you've ever been to a roadside attraction with kitschy tombstones, you've seen this one. "Here lies Lester Moore, shot by a 44, no less, no more." All right, this is awesome. I don't know. I love the pumpkin, but I'm really digging the cemetery. All right, so I'm thinking that's just about going to do it for the Halloween stuff they have out here. Again, the actual events are not open. The corn maze, the hayride, stuff like that isn't going on until the weekend. Though, again, I think it's a missed opportunity. Maybe they should have daytime hayrides here like they have at Colonial Gardens, because there are a ton of kids out here having a blast right now. I'm sure they would love that. Or to go through the... I want to go through this right here. I don't even want to do the corn maze. I want to do the tunnel. This is awesome. The cornstalk tunnel. That's what I want to do. That's pretty amazing. But all right, like I said, I think it's about it for the Halloween decor and the great pumpkin and all that stuff out here. So what I want to do now is head into the store. And I want to get myself some breakfast. Although as I'm walking to the store, I'm noticing I completely missed this wooden cutout. Look at that one. So this one, you actually put your heads on top of the farmer, the scarecrow, and then for some bizarre reason, on top of the pumpkin that already has a face. I kind of feel like maybe they shouldn't have put a face on the pumpkin, or does the pumpkin have a head, but he painted a pumpkin onto his belly? So maybe that's not actually the pumpkin's face. Maybe that's just the pumpkin's decor for the Halloween season. If I was a giant pumpkin walking around, I would probably paint a face onto me as well, because it would look cool, and it would also maybe prevent people from wanting to carve a face into you. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the head, the pumpkin's actual head goes right there where your head goes, and then the actual face painted onto it was done to save him. I don't know. That's his Halloween outfit. All right. So anyway, I'm thinking way too much about why that pumpkin would have a head and a face. So this is not the store where we're going to be getting our breakfast, but still wanted to check out the Harvest House to see what is inside here. And oh my gosh, there are a ton of awesome pieces of merchandise. Look at all the Halloween stuff they have here. This is really cool. Digging the snow globes, or would you call it a snow globe? What would you call that? Glitter globe is what I'm going to call that. All kinds of awesome pieces of Halloween decor and Halloween decorations, all kinds of interesting things. Of course, they have their Merrymead Farm hoodies. I'm thinking about getting one of these. I rock my Vans hoodie like all the time. I need a second hoodie, and I'm thinking a Merrymead Farms hoodie would be pretty awesome. What color would I get though? I kind of want, black and white is pretty cool. I kind of want black and orange, like this orange on black. That would look amazing. It'd be very Halloween-y. I'd appreciate that. Maybe I'll get a hoodie. I don't know. They of course have t-shirts as well. Pretty much every color t-shirt you could ever possibly want. Whatever your favorite color is, even if it's tie-dye or rainbow, you're pretty much good to go for the t-shirts. And look, they have a ton of Christmas stuff out already. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of a tie. I honestly want to say that Christmas is something I enjoy just a little bit more than Halloween. But man, I love Halloween. You know what? Again, I'm just gonna say it's the whole holiday season, from Halloween to I'm not gonna say New Year's. Halloween to Christmas. That's my favorite holiday. Okay, this is actually amazing. So I was just about to leave the store here, and then I noticed this. Mary the Great Pumpkin. So the name of the Great Pumpkin is actually Mary. That I did not know until just now. But look at this. They have a book that tells you all about the Great Pumpkin. That is so cool. From 2019. This is pretty neat. I'm really digging this. I like the fact that there's actually lore to the pumpkin. It's not just a giant pumpkin that they light up for the heck of it. There's actually a whole full story based around Mary the Great Pumpkin. That is really cool. I love when places go out of their way to do interesting things like that. I mean, see, that's why I love places like this. They could just have a giant pumpkin, which is cool enough, but they go the extra step and they put lore to the pumpkin. There's a story behind the pumpkin. The pumpkin has a name. That is awesome. Okay, so again, one of the main reasons why I came out here today was not just to see Mary, the Great Pumpkin. I love that she has a name. I like that it's a she. That is pretty awesome. But the other reason I came out here was to go into their farm store here and to get myself some breakfast. There is definitely something in here I really want to try. They're world famous. They're apparently amazing. They're some of the best around, and I'm seeing them right here. Fresh cider donuts. I love a good apple cider donut, and they've got a whole boatload of them here, made fresh daily for the fall season. I hear these are fantastic. I hear these are amazing. Again, world famous cider donuts. So I'm picking some of these up. In fact, I might grab two cases of these. This place just got 10,000 times more awesome because I did not know they have Cutouts soda here. As you guys may or may not know, I just recently tried Cutouts soda for the first time about a week or so ago when I went out to Cutouts, Pennsylvania. A lot of you guys were telling me I had to try this soda, and it was amazing. It was delicious. I got the red cream soda. Definitely some of the best cream soda I've ever had in my entire life. And now I'm really tempted to get some more soda, but I mean, these are already going to be sweet enough. The donuts are going to be pretty darn sweet, so I'm thinking I'm just going to be good today and grab myself a bottle of water. I don't need that much sugar. I don't need that much sugar in my life. So that's awesome though. They have Cutouts soda here. I love this place. Oh my gosh. So there's one other thing I'm gonna have to pick up before I leave the store, and that's I saw the Great Pumpkin Merrymead Farm magnet. That is really, really cool. That's going on my refrigerator at home. That is awesome. $6 for that. That is totally worth it. Mary, the Great Pumpkin. Okay. I'm buying this as well. All right, so got my apple cider donuts, got my water, and got my amazing Great Pumpkin magnet. That is so cool. So now I'm gonna find a place to sit down and actually have some breakfast and try these world famous cider donuts. I'm pretty excited. Okay, so I found myself a nice shaded area over here. And again, I got my cider donuts. My 6 count of cider donuts and my bottle of water, my Merrymead Farm water. So let's try out these world famous cider donuts. $9 for a case, which I think is a fair price. If I can get the donuts open. This is the part in the video where I throw okay, there we go. All right. Oh my gosh, they smell so amazing. I like the fact that they're like almost bite size as well. All right, here we go. World famous Merrymead Farm cider donuts. I'm drooling. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The flavor keeps hitting me. It's amazing. That is so good. Yeah, by far the best apple cider donut I've ever had in my entire life. These are amazing. They are incredibly delicious. Baked fresh daily during the fall season. So if you come out here, you can get yourself fresh baked donuts, and these are so good. I see why they're famous. I see why people come from all around the area to get these. Oh my goodness. Okay, so all of these, they'll be gone by the time I get back home. Okay, guys, so I think that is just about going to do it for Merrymead Farm. I am so happy I decided to come out here to see Mary, the Great Pumpkin. That is so awesome. Definitely going to have to come out here at night sometime and see her all lit up in all her glory. But I'm also happy I got to try the world famous apple cider donuts. The best, yes, I'm going on record. I'm going to say it. The best cider donuts I have ever had in my entire life. And the best cider donuts I probably ever will have. These are amazing. I highly recommend coming out here anytime during the fall season and getting yourself some daily fresh baked cider donuts. You will not be sorry. And also come out here and say hello to Mary, the Great Pumpkin. Though if you do want to come out here and ride the hayride, go through the corn maze or even the cornstalk tunnel, I recommend maybe coming out here on a weekend when that stuff is open, and maybe come out here at night so you can see Mary, the Great Pumpkin, all lit up in all her glory. That is awesome. But all right, guys, so if you've ever been out here to Merrymead Farm during the fall season, if you've been on the hayride, if you've done the insanely gigantic corn maze, leave your comments down below. Want to hear from you guys. If you were out here to see the lighting of the Great Pumpkin, leave your comments down below as well. Want to hear about you and your adventures at Merrymead Farm during the fall season. It is pretty amazing out here. But all right, I have donuts. I gotta go eat. Also, the fog has lifted. The sun is out, and this jacket is now way too warm to be wearing. So back to the car, cranking the AC, and I'm eating literally an entire case of donuts. So happy I did not buy that soda. I'm gonna be fat. So, all right, guys, with that, we are done. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for links to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds, both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon, do help support the show and to keep the show going. So I really do appreciate that. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, let's just do hashtag Merry the Great Pumpkin. Hashtag Merry the Great Pumpkin if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end. I'm so happy I got that magnet. That was awesome. But all right, again, that's it, guys. So like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. One last shot of Mary, the Great Pumpkin. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.